Hi, all right. It's Thursday, and this is Space Coast Eats, a delicious podcast. And, oops, I think I just turned off the intro music. All of a sudden, just went kaputs. So anyway, I like to talk over the intro music, and then slowly fade it away. Slowly fade. Oh, there it goes again.
Oh, my gracious.
So anyway, Jesse Hall here, and thanks so much for joining us. We are streaming live every Thursday at 5. Live at 5. And we do this because, we want to catch you on the commute home. We think it's a great, valuable time to share with you while you're looking for something to do over the weekend. We kind of showcase what we do, what's going on the Space Coast, and also what we think would be fun for you to do. We also have, again, incredible guests in the studio on these Thursday evenings, and it gives you kind of a chance to decide what's going to happen over your weekend. What to do, where to visit.
Exactly.
So that's why we like to broadcast about this time. Of course, we do broadcast on Facebook. We live stream. So for those listening to us after the fact, perhaps Friday morning or over the weekend, just know that this was taped and streamed live to Facebook at our Space Coast Eats Facebook page. And there you can engage with us. We have, of course, the comments open. So you have the thread full of opportunity for you to ask questions and comment and so on and so forth. Maybe you want to rally behind the guest, give us some likes, give us some shares, and that really helps get the message out as well.
Yeah, I actually asked a question today on Facebook. What's your favorite bagel flavor?
That's a great question.
It is a great question.
And what's your answer?
Oh, well, actually, my all-time favorite is the everything bagel.
Oh, yeah.
It's just my go-to.
That's my best seller.
Well, yeah, when you can't decide, just give me everything.
It's got everything on it.
I like onion, and then my next is garlic. And then when nothing else is available, I go for the everything.
Yeah. And then if the sweet side, anything with cinnamon on it,
yeah,
I'm game.
See, I could do, if they have a good spread and selection of spreads, I could do a plain toasted and just give me that, cinnamon raisin spread, or maybe that, chocolate chip spread, or, when we're going to talk to a spread aficionado here in the studio, because I mean there's flavors of spread I haven't ever seen. I've seen a lot of damn spreads. I grew up in South Florida, where we have lots of New York delis, Jewish style delis, Italian markets. So seeing all kinds of different things from the New York, or with at least a New York kind of influence, you see those all the time in South Florida.
Exactly.
Coming up here to Central Florida, we're not as, I don't say blessed, or not as, it's just not as available. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you it's hard to find a really good. I mean, there's good bagels, and then there's great bagels. And
then there's a big super bagels, which with pastrami piled this this high, like like
exactly,
like really so there's all kinds of interpretations of the glorious bagel, and I don't know why it's like a Philly cheesesteak. Like people are very passionate about their New York pizza, about their New York bagel, about their Philly, so there's some cuisine, even though it seems so marginal, like it's not like, gourmet, but when you eat it every day and it's on every street corner where you grew up, it is a big deal. And I promise you, anybody from Philly and New York and New Jersey areas will tell you, like, no, there's macaroni, and then there's a good pasta.
Yeah.
So you do see that passion lies even with the simple things.
Exactly.
And to replicate that and have something, a taste of home, sometimes you get nostalgic and I just want to taste home, man. So when you do find that, it becomes, you want to tell everybody knows.
Yeah.
And you're like, I did it. I found something from my old neighborhood.
And that's our job.
Well, we facilitate that.
Yes, we facilitate.
If you have, and if somebody's listening out there and they say, well, I think I produce something that nobody, like cheese curds from Wisconsin or something. If you think you have interpreted or been able to replicate something that's so authentic to an area, a geography. So if it's a Chicago style pizza, or if it's a gyro of some sort, or whatever that looks like. Okay, if you think you have something that can mimic or is like an identical match to something specific, a Chicago hot dog or whatever else, like let us know. Like
Yeah.
we'd be more than happy if you think you have a good Jersey Shore style custard or funnel cake or something of that. Like we want to know. Like tell
Yeah.
me. Like I know.
Yeah.
Zeppelis was in my mind.
Yeah, the Zeppelis, right?
Yeah, we always want to know.
So yeah, I mean, because if we can say go here for a taste of blank, I think the Space Coast would appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Well, we totally jumped the gun. We went right for the gusto today.
Well, I'm excited. I mean, we have a lot to share.
You're just eyeing what's on the table.
Well, there's a lot of good food on the.
I've got you pegged.
There's something called a heart attack
Yeah.
bagel on the table.
Yeah.
There's a little thing of spread called B-Day. So
Yeah.
I'm looking at the things. We have a crumb cake. We have a scone. We have like. Alex mentioned a s'mores bagel, so we have a lot to
It's like a little bagel
literally
buffet.
uncover
Yeah.
and serve over here. So, to our audience, we don't want to keep them hanging. We want,
Sure.
we got a lot of talk about, and we're gonna start with that with Darleen. How are you? How you been?
I've been doing pretty good. I've been busy. It's been hot.
Yes, hot.
We talked
hot is
about
a
that.
common theme in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just been a little bit still thinking it's almost fall.
Yeah.
But clearly not fall in Florida. But
Yeah.
no, I've been doing pretty good. I do want to mention we do have our sponsors
Yes.
that we mention each week, so we gotta do our best by them. Majors Restaurant and Golf, that is located in Bayshore Lakes. They are still hopping there. Definitely pop in. Check them out. They've got some great fresh food. Great location. And do not forget, Jesse's showing me the Par 3 Rita. You mentioned Space Coast Eats,
Yep.
Eat, Drink, Play, Brevard, and you get your first Par 3 Rita on the house. So do not forget to pop in and check them out.
And I'm not here to correct, but I don't want to confuse anybody. It's Bayside Lakes.
Oh, what did I say?
Bayshore.
Bayshore Lake.
Where's Bayshore?
Bayshore Drive is a famous waterfront road in Tampa.
Oh, I've never even been there. I don't even
It's-
know where that
it's-
came from.
It's beautiful.
Okay, there you go.
So yeah, Bayside Lakes, Palm Bay.
So rock on Bayside Lakes.
Yeah, you take. Now of course
See?
I'm drawing a blank. So there's a road. It's not Emerson. It starts with an E. Elron.
Mm-hmm.
Elron will take you, from Emerson, and then it turns into Bayside Lakes Drive.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll notice because there's a beautiful median that happens with nice trees, and it's almost like you're driving into another part of Palm Bay.
Right.
That's known as Bayside Lakes. Anyway, the golf course is immaculate. Looks beautiful. The clubhouse looks great. Pro shop, everything there. So thank you, Majors.
Yeah, and they have events, so definitely log on and check out what their events are. They do have an events calendar, and I know that they have, last time I checked, and I can double check again to see if they're still on tap, Hot Pink coming in October. But that is
on
like
the
a little
schedule.
over a month away. So
It's a while, right?
Yeah,
It's a while.
yeah. So, but if you've got stuff going on, you might want to mark your calendar if that's your jam.
That's right.
But so speaking of, so we started off talking about bagels and do we call them spreads or do you call them what are other terms? So why don't we go ahead and introduce who we have in the podcast studio so that we don't talk around, and we have Alex.
Yeah. That's me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm just monitoring the feed.
Oh, okay,
Make
gotcha.
sure.
Sorry, I got totally distracted there. It doesn't take
no
much. I'm
worries.
like a squirrel. I was like, squirrel. We have Alex in the podcast studio. He is with Empire State Bagels. I am so excited to have Alex in the studio. First of all, I started seeing a couple months ago, I'll just give you a little backstory because that's how I roll.
Okay.
I started seeing Alex's bagels on social media. People were talking about them. Well, I'm not going to be like miss out if everybody in the social media world is hitting them up and bragging about them and just random people, and I'm seeing them everywhere. Girlfriend is not missing out on that. So I got up early one Saturday morning, and there was a line when I got there.
Yeah.
And, everybody's nicely being polite, social distancing, waiting in line.
No pushing and shoving.
No pushing and shoving. And this was a while back. This was
Probably May.
probably, yeah. Yeah, probably May, because it was before like masks were a thing,
Yeah.
and it was before the uptick in Florida.
Right.
So it was when everybody was feeling pretty happy and comfortable, because we were in the the downside or whatever.
Right.
And I went inside. I got my bagels, and they were absolutely lived up to every expectation. They were so good, and I posted about them.
Thank you very much. I saw that post.
It's so insanely good. And I'd had New York bagels before, and these were absolutely everything that I remember about a New York bagel. And there's something completely different about a New York bagel and a regular bagel.
Well, I want to hear your interpretation. What is the difference for those who are like, what's the big deal?
The flavor, the softness of the bread, it's just I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, it's like the outside is like the crust is like crispier, but the outside is the inside and the texture of the inside.
Yeah, it's chewy inside.
It's just like it's warmth and homey. It's like a fall. I don't even know how to describe it. You just feel like it's just so delicious. But it is completely different than a regular bagel. It's not nearly as dense. Is that how you would kind of describe it?
Yeah, well, New York bagels are boiled and baked.
Okay.
So it kind of gelatinizes the dough, which makes it nice and chewy in the inside and nice and crispy or crunchy on the outside.
Okay. Yeah. Big difference. And they had an amazing array of flavors. Now, because you were so busy, you were playing catch up on getting those flavors out at the time.
Yeah.
So there wasn't tons out. I know that you've probably gotten a little caught up on some of that, but I'm like, this is awesome. You're running out. I love it. And it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The good thing about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning is our bagels are being baked every like 10, 15 minutes. We're coming out with fresh bagels. We're just running out really quick. So
Yeah, exactly.
that's how I like to have my bagels coming out of the oven fresh every 10, 15, 20 minutes. As opposed to making bagels at 5 in the morning and then people enjoying them at 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like them fresh out of the oven.
Yeah. And you were bringing them out. It was awesome. It was just such a fun experience to go in there, get some bagels.
Yeah, I actually visited for the first time this week.
I know. I saw that.
And certainly didn't disappoint. But what turned my head was they were offering the promotion, the $2 Tuesday or whatever. I'm like, well, that's ridiculous. I mean, how good can anything for $2? Like,
well, okay, so I missed this promotion on $2 Tuesday.
You gotta
give me the 411.
You gotta get get their Instagram. You gotta follow them on IG.
I do follow them. I do. I missed that though.
Every Monday night, or the night before, I usually post out on social media what I'm doing the next day. So Monday night, I'll put out tomorrow's $2 Tuesday.
So it was every Tuesday, $2 Tuesday.
Yeah,
Okay.
You get 1 egg, cheese on your choice of bagel. Usually by default, our egg sandwiches have 2 eggs.
Yeah.
So people always try to ask, can I get an extra egg? And I have to let them know that our sandwiches all come with 2 eggs.
Okay.
So the $2 Tuesday, you're really just getting 1 egg, cheese on your choice of bagel.
Oh, nice.
And they're good.
Yeah.
I mean, I was impressed.
I saw that you
Very
totally
chewy.
enjoyed it.
I did totally enjoy it, and I actually brought it back here. I got it to go because they were about closing, and because I procrastinate because I'm busy here at the studio, and it takes a lot for me to like get up and leave what I'm trying to do. So I get there, and they're closing down, and but I was still able to really enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You walk in, and it's they're kind of like in the middle of a retail plaza, little strip plaza. Plenty of parking available. I parked with ease. They have a convenience store on the one bookend, and I think a barber or salon or something towards the other end.
Yeah.
So anyway, there is a good amount of traffic. I walk in, nobody else in there except the couple of girls who were offering the counter help. I'd called ahead because I knew that they were kind of cleaning up, and I don't want to get there and then make an order at the counter. So I was nice, and I thought, you know what, I should probably let them know so they don't close early or anything else or put all their inventory away. So I called, and I was probably 10 minutes away. They said, oh, it'll be ready in about 7 minutes. I'm like, I'll be there in 10.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I got there, and they asked my name. They were very polite, both on the phone and in person.
Yeah.
So kudos to your staff.
Thank you.
And
very
then
much.
from there, the rest of the experience was very nice. I didn't
Yeah.
even disclose who I was until after everything was, I had made payment and everything else, and then asked for the owner, and Alex kind of peeked up. I knew, and he was kind of building a little pizza bagel, for another customer.
Oh, that's right,
who
yeah.
had walked in behind me. And so I knew he was kind of busy, and so I just kind of stuck around. We ended up having a nice chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. We had to, everybody, like the girls closed down around us and left, and it was just Alex and I got to learn a lot about him.
Yeah.
And
well, I'm excited to learn a lot about him because I don't know that much. I know that he's from New York originally.
At the LI.
Born and raised.
Do what?
The LI, Long Island.
Oh, Long Island.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Where the famous tea comes from.
Oh, yeah.
Long Island iced tea, that's right.
There you go. So,
Anyway.
but we're super excited to have him in the studio
Yeah.
and let us know a little bit more about him, how he got here,
Sure.
per se, and his passion for why he decided to do the bagels. And kind of, I know a lot of people have asked me about the water. Do you get asked that a lot?
Yeah. Do you really bring your water from New York? There's a lot of rumors going on around.
And what's the answer?
Yeah.
No, my bagels are actually made in New York with New York water.
Mm-hmm.
They're boiled in New York water, and then they're basically baked 80% of the way. They flash freeze them. I get them by truck on Sundays, and then I finish the baking process.
So that's called RTU or RTEs, ready to eat. So so in the restaurant industry, and I had a long illustrious past in the restaurants. You can buy some par baked stuff, right? And that's kind of what it is. So it's not completely like ready to eat, like thaw and serve,
Right?
But it is a you say 80%. So it's par baked, or which means it gets up to a certain amount. That way, especially if you're doing like a faster kind of transaction, it only takes you 10 minutes versus like a half an hour to get a product out. And it's a way for people again to offer something of quality without the wait.
Right.
And so it's a big thing in the industry. You find par baked goods all the time, especially when it comes to baked goods, because ain't nobody got time to watch a
hotels do that too as well.
Yeah.
And that makes them a genuine
New
York
bagel.
bagel. I mean,
Yeah.
that's absolutely the truth. And I love that. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
And so it is New York water.
Yeah, and then we also like to add other.
But
New
you're
York
not like
elements.
getting big jugs.
No. It probably may
From
be
New York.
cheaper.
The water truck comes down.
The water truck.
Well, I hear a lot of restaurants do that around here.
Really?
Is import the water from New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was actually. I thought that was actually just kind of
Just
a
a rumor.
funny thing.
I know. I've assumed when they say they sent the water, what I'm assuming is no, they're actually importing the par baked goods. They're getting the rolls or the buns or whatever their
Right.
baked goods are made. With either as a dough or a frozen dough or a dough that's been allowed to rise with the yeast and then maybe baked off just a little bit and then shipped. So again, when it comes to baking and baked goods in general, there's a lot to it, and there's all kinds of stages of it. Typically, you want to let the dough rest and let the yeast do its work, and then maybe freeze or maybe ship it and so forth. So yeah, between the pizza shops that I've been involved in and so on, dough's a big thing.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of like the foundation.
Right.
Even though it's like a little water, maybe some egg, salt, sugar, yeast, very simple. But to do it right and to get those correct ingredients, it makes a big difference. So I'm glad you shared with that because I think that'll satisfy a lot of our listeners' curiosity.
Yep.
Yeah.
So beyond the bagel, so you have such a great selection. One of the other things that I thought was really cool is you have really unique. So are they spreads or schmears?
Schmear.
I just say cream cheese.
Cream cheese. Okay.
I think schmear is a Jewish word in New York.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, schmears.
Yeah.
Schmears.
It's yeah.
It just
has that
sounds
connotation.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So tell me, so you brought a couple to share today, which we're going to try.
Yeah.
Because we have like little tasting spoons. I'm super excited. So what are the different ones that you have? I know the one that I tried that was so good was the bacon one.
Bacon herb, yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, we have about maybe 10, 11 different kind of cream cheeses, schmears.
Spreads.
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 I like
We have about 5 sweet ones and about 6, 7
Okay.
savory ones.
Yeah.
So
And-
we just try to do something different for everybody.
Yeah, and they come in. Okay, so put this up. They come in the little ones. So you really, when you're getting, I don't know if you can put that up.
Yeah.
So when you're getting your bagels, you don't have to commit to like a jug of it. I know sometimes you get like this big thing of it, so you can really only choose one when you're getting a bunch of bagels.
Correct.
You don't feel like you can go, oh shoot, I'm just gonna get one. I know when I went, I got a dozen bagels and then I got a couple.
Yeah, a lot
So
of people do that.
yeah, because if I'm gonna get a bacon and I'm getting sweet bagels, I definitely don't want bacon on like a sweet bagel. That's gross, right?
You'd be surprised what people
Oh
eat.
well.
For most people, you're
My
right. Yeah.
son would have probably liked that when he was like 17, but yeah, because he would like combos that were strange in my opinion. But so it gives you the option to get like little ones, and you can try several different ones, which is really fun.
Right, and we offer tasting spoons, so if customers, they're kind of looking at them kind of odd, I'm just like,
Yeah.
what's got you curious? Would you
Right.
like to sample it? And I give them a little spoon. You know, we're like Baskin and Robbins with cream
Right.
cheese.
I love
great.
that. That's so cool. So you have one here called birthday
Birthday cake.
cake. So what does that go on
looks
the
colorful.
best, do you think?
A lot of people like to put it on blueberries, sometimes the rainbow bagels. On weekends, we like to put out the rainbow bagels.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that smells rich. Like very sweet.
So
It's very kid friendly. A lot of people love it with the kids.
I
but a
would
lot of us-
bet.
Kids, I'm going to have some of this.
Oh lordy. So question,
Oh, bite a kid.
what's the flavor of a rainbow bagel?
It's basically just a plain bagel.
Okay.
It just looks pretty.
Well, that's like my son always wanted Superman ice cream, and I'm like, okay, that's just vanilla. It's straight up vanilla. But he just liked it because it was
Yeah.
all these different colors.
Yeah, that bagel company, the original guy
Okay.
who did the rainbow bagels, he's out in Brooklyn. Scott Petrillo, I think his name is.
That's so funny.
Okay. It's just fun.
Yeah.
That's
they're
okay.
beautiful. But
Yeah.
they're
It's
$3.50.
a novelty, you know.
Yeah.
there's
And then
there's-
put that with that. You could almost do, oh, that would be great for your kid for birthday breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice surprise. Yeah. I like that idea.
That's what we usually put out, will be the rainbow the rainbow bagel and birthday cake cream cheese.
Yeah.
Now there's
No, I
only,
like
there's
that.
there's one that I'm really excited about because I'm a spicy guy.
Yeah.
I like things
Che-
spicy. The cheddar habanero.
Oh,
What
I
a
didn't
good
even
combination.
See that.
First of all, cheddar makes it better.
Yeah.
So anytime someone's like, "What kind of cheese?" I'm a corny kind of guy.
Yeah.
You're like, "What kind of cheese would you like on your burger?" I'm like, "Cheddar makes it better." So I can't just say cheddar. I have to go,
Right.
"Cheddar makes it better," and I always get like a smirk or like a wise like, "What?" Okay, old man, whatever. Cheddar makes it better. So cheddar habanero, which for me is one of the better. I want to say better flavored. Some
Right.
'cause there's some peppers that are just novelty, a ghost pepper. Like
Right.
where's the flavor? But jalapeno, distinctive flavor. Habanero, distinctive flavor. Scotch bonnet, even
Yeah.
it has its good flavor. Again, high on the Scoville. A lot of capsaicin, a lot of high on the Scoville ratings. But if you tone it down, especially with like a cheese or something that's
Right.
got a little cooling effect, it's not so bad. So it's how they manage the heat as well. But
Yeah.
if you can manage the heat to where it's maybe a little bit of flavor on the bite, but then a nice little warmness on the finish as you're enjoying it, like that's it's got a little kick to it.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. So kudos to you for having something, because not everybody wants something very spicy.
Right.
Now, when I walk into a Thai place, I have to say less spice
Right.
because everything there is super. You want spicy? No, not Thai hot. Not Thai. I want to enjoy. I want to taste the food, not Thai hot. You have to ask them to tone it down. But you walk into other places and they're so afraid to add spice because they feel like you're going to be offended or you're going to say something awful like, oh, it's so spicy. It's like, well, if somebody asks for spice, give it to them.
Right.
Obviously, they know what they're asking for.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean just a side of red chili flakes.
Oh yeah.
So the cheddar habanero, what do most people get that on? Do you know? What's like
believe
the
it or
favorite?
not, a lot of people like that on the Asiago bagel.
I can see that because it's got the cheddar. The
Yeah,
Asiago
the
has the cheddar.
Asiago.
Okay, that actually that would be good even for like lunch. That would be even a good lunch.
So I'll show the camera the. Okay, so what was that, pimento? What,
No, that's habanero.
so it's not a habanero powder. It's like
no,
real.
Yeah.
that's real habaneros. We
So it's
kinda-
real
look at that, people.
habaneros. Nice.
Yeah, so chunks of habanero.
Yeah, that's really nice.
My wife came up with that recipe. She wanted something.
Mm.
If it was up to my wife,
She's
she'd
a
have
spicy lady.
Oh my God, she can eat scorpion peppers raw.
Scorpion peppers. Oh yeah.
Yeah, scorpion peppers, ghost peppers. She's insane with the heat.
Yeah. Would like really kick up a killer bagel.
Well, that's what
I
the
mean, a
Southwest
killer.
has.
Yeah.
Do you put can you put a spread on the heart attack like
People do.
like a cheddar herb or I'm
People
sorry
do.
the bacon herb or a cheddar habanero
Yes, you
The
can.
cheddar habanero.
with some provolone with some egg with 3 meats?
I have a guy who gets sausage, egg, and cheese with scallion cream cheese, peanut butter, hot sauce on a blueberry
Well,
bagel.
okay, no.
Are you
no,
for
no,
real?
No,
Yes.
Let's let reverse that.
Okay.
Rewind. What the heck just happened? Tell me more about this now. A blueberry who?
I have a customer who
Yeah.
orders a blueberry bagel with sausage, egg, and cheese.
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
One half of the bagel gets scallion cream cheese. The other half of the bagel gets peanut butter, and he gets tons of hot sauce on there.
We have to meet him.
Okay, no, I know what he's doing. He's going around the corner and feeding a homeless man as a practical joke because nobody eats that. Here you go. Here's some breakfast.
He's probably some YouTube star.
Exactly. This guy just ate a hot sauce with blueberry.
Yeah.
That sounds like a cruel joke.
Yeah.
Or somebody has a really weird like food fetish.
He
Like,
orders the same thing every single time.
Every single time. We do.
He
we have
must be
to-
goofing on
we
a
have
boss
to
or
meet
something.
him. Yeah, that's great. That's so funny.
Nobody eats something like that.
Well, somebody does.
Half scallion, half habanero,
Peanut butter.
Oh Jesus!
It's the peanut butter that
On a-
throws me.
And with the egg and cheese.
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
And hot sauce.
I don't know, I'm beside myself.
I'm thinking no can do.
I'm just thinking who is receipt like does it give it to the same security guard or something like just like a joke?
Maybe it's on a dare.
Maybe it is a dare.
Yeah.
Like a grueling dare like for the rest of your I don't know.
Yeah.
He lost a bet. That's what that is. He lost a bet.
So you didn't bring us that sandwich today?
No.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I brought you the heart attack, a Southwest.
What would you call that bagel though?
I have no idea.
What would you think?
You should
Blueberry,
name
sausage,
that. You should name that after him.
peanut butter. Yeah, that deserves a name. Okay, so let's get back
Yeah.
to the sandwich list because
Yes.
again, people can build their own.
Absolutely.
And then you have the pre-made, the heart attack we
Right.
saw, the pork roll we saw,
Right.
but you also have the Southwest.
The Southwest.
So let's dive into that one.
Right. That's 2 eggs, chorizo, jalapeno, pepper jack cheese on your choice of bagel.
Now, where do you source the chorizo?
My food supplier gets it to me. It's a Mexican spicy chorizo, and then
Yeah.
now we added a chipotle aioli to it.
Chipotle, and that's house made.
No.
Oh.
We buy that.
Okay.
We're gonna make our own though.
Yeah. Sounds delicious as well. Who inspired that? The Southwest.
Me. I just wanted
Okay.
to do something different, something
Yeah.
a little spicy. There are people that just love spicy food out there.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have, and you didn't bring it today, but that's okay. But the other one that looked very intriguing that I've never seen before
Oh yeah,
is the Brentwood.
the Brentwood special. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really like a lot of kids that didn't have a lot of money in my
Mm-hmm.
neighborhood would basically get a buttered bagel and crushed Doritos and just eat that. So we
But
kinda
why
brought the-
Doritos?
I have no idea.
And what flavor? Cool Ranch or what are we talking about?
Regular nacho cheese. But we provide that, and it's funny that I didn't realize how many people from Brentwood lived over here in Brevard, and they're like, "Oh
Really?
my God."
That's the thing?
They take a picture of my menu when they see that. They're like, "Oh my God, I got the Brentwood special here."
Okay, so do this one more time.
Yeah.
It's a bagel with just Doritos?
No, it's a bagel with butter, or some people do a bagel with cream cheese and Doritos.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Right.
You'd be
Which
surprised.
is cool. I mean, it sounds crunchy. It sounds flavorful.
So this is something that I do because that actually sounds not bad to me.
Right.
I actually think I could like that. I think I actually want to try that actually.
Yeah, some people put.
I'm gonna
French
try
fries
it.
on their burgers.
We should share it.
I put potato chips on my sandwiches.
So you might like the Brentwood special.
Yeah. Anytime I have like turkey, not peanut butter and jelly, but like anytime I have turkey, anything like that, I want that potato chip in there. And I've done that since I was a kid.
I thought it was quite far out until you go to a Primanti's, and their sandwiches they put fries and coleslaw
Oh.
on there. I mean, and you're thinking fries on a sandwich? Regular,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
pastrami and
Yeah.
bologna and regular meats. But then with that Pittsburgh Primanti style with the coleslaw and the French fries, knocks it out of the park.
Right.
Amazing. Like who would have thought? I mean, coleslaw. Think about it: mayo base, crunchy cabbage, carrots. I mean, similar things that you would put on a sandwich anyway in their own right. But but you mix it up as a coleslaw, a nice little cabbage salad, and you put that on, and there you go. You have your dressing. You have the crunchy and the potato adds a nice little dynamic.
See that.
It's really good. Primanti's is very, very popular.
Yes.
Very popular up there in the West PA area. And I found them not only because my family, my dad in particular, was from Pittsburgh, but we have Primanti's down in South Florida. Sunrise Boulevard and A1A and Fort Lauderdale Beach has one. And then you get up and we always go to the original. It's right there on the water. And we would do that before like a Steelers or a Pirates game. It's just tradition. Things you do. You get an Iron City light, an icy light or something, and your Primanti's, and then you go and watch a good old fashioned, classic American style sport. Culture. That's what it's about. Yeah. I think. And a Brentwood, that brings that culture. It identifies that geography. Awesome. I love it. Yeah.
We have Floridians that eat it. They're like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta try it.
I now I feel like I just gotta go try it. It's something different.
Try it with the cream cheese too. I mean, you can have it with cream cheese.
I am not offended by but with everything that I've tried so far. Everything is delicious. So I mean, what's great about it is you have flavored bagels, you have flavored spreads. And then you can mix and match the spreads. You can mix and match and then you put a Dorito. I mean, there's so many combinations. Right. Yeah. I mean, like you can honestly have a different bagel every time you go.
Pretty much.
With all the combinations that there are. So that's why I really enjoy. You can always mix up the breakfast. It's not like going through a drive-through and getting the same thing.
Yeah.
You can't modify an egg McMuffin, you just don't. Like, you can't say, you put some Doritos and some hot sauce and some peanut butter, they're gonna look at you like you got 3 heads.
No.
But certainly I guess you could walk into Empire Bagels and they have all those ingredients. So it's really your imagination there, listeners and viewers.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
So we're reaching that time. Okay, so we're just about past the bottom of the hour. When we come back, we're going to return with Darlene's This Week's Eats. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Right back.
Hey, come down to the Majors Golf Club in Bayside Lakes. We are under new ownership and challenging you to bring your game. So if you can hit the long drive or perhaps a hole-in-one, then book your tee time now and head on over. We are open to the public and look forward to seeing you on the majorly improved greens. Oh, and make sure to check out our amazing new menu filled with delicious food and drinks at our completely renovated sports bar and grill, the Majors Golf Club at Bayside Lakes, Palm Bay. Are you in the market for a new home? Perhaps you need to sell your old home and downsize or relocate. Hey there, my name is Jesse Hall with eXp Realty, and I offer professional real estate services right here on the Space Coast. Give me a call, 321-877-8737 for all of your real estate needs. Again, 321-877-8737 for all of your real estate needs. Buy, sell, invest with the best. Find out more at 321-buysellinvest.com. All right, welcome back. And now it's time for everybody's favorite segment with Darleen Mahoney and This Week's Eats. Darlene's with eatdrinkplaybrevard.com. Check them out. And again, here is Darleen.
Thank you for that fun little intro there, Jesse.
Of course.
I almost said Jess. I've never nicknamed you Jess.
Don't give me a nickname.
I was going to say, that kind of sounds girly, right?
Yeah, I've been called worse, though.
I'm sure. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about taqueria. a taqueria I ran into. It's new. It's just tacos. It's authentic. Super authentic.
We Authentico.
Authentico.
We Authentico.
Yes. I'm actually going to read the name, so I wrote it down. It's called Taqueria La Bentacion de Dios. I took a little Spanish, so I put a little something on there.
And lucky for us, we have our resident interpreter here, Alex. He was very kindly able to tell us and interpret what that means.
God's blessing.
God's blessing.
Yes.
Did you know that?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I just knew what taqueria meant. I was down with that.
Cantina, that's me.
Yes.
That's me. Cerveza, that's me. You
Yes.
know some Spanish. Yeah.
Exactly. So it is, they just have tacos. They have pork, chicken, steak, all on corn tortillas, homemade.
Corn?
That is it. They don't have flour.
Oh.
And I actually said, "Oh, do you have chips and salsa?" And he was like, no. Like, oh, no, we don't do chips and salsa. So that is literally all that they have.
Just street tacos.
Just street tacos. It's just got cilantro and onion on them. There's no cheese because, you know, cheese is American. Cheese is not a Mexican thing.
But they have Mexican cheese.
Well,
it's a crumbled white cheese.
Okay,
Kind of looks like feta, but it's super mild.
That's called cojita, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
And it's
no
very mild. It's
no
very
can
nice.
do. Do not have that.
Oh.
It literally, this is all that they have.
Oh.
The menu is completely Mexican on the board, and he handed me an English menu. But I knew enough to see the carne, that type of thing. But
Pollo, I know
exactly.
that.
I knew that. So I got 6 of them, three of each.
Ooh.
Or 9 of them, because I got 3 of each. I can do math, right? And it's literally just cilantro and onion and then lime. And then you get, he's got like a red that's supposed to be hot. I actually did not try that. But then he's got a green. I did try that. That was ridiculous. This honestly was some of the best tacos I've ever had. I don't even really like corn tortillas. I'm really kind of a flour. Really, really good. It looked like there was multiple corn, but it was like super flaky. But he makes them in-house.
The only thing with the corn style tortillas is I feel like they just crumble.
These do
like
not.
You can't fold them like flour. It's like they stretch. I mean, you can't. They're like indestructible.
Yeah.
But you thought they were pretty.
These
were soft or hard?
They were soft.
Wow.
Yeah, everything's soft. So this location, they have a little bit of social media, but not super.
Right.
It's located on Palm Bay Road, across from Palermo's.
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 You gotta be pronouncing it.
Palermo's. There used to be a Cuban, not a Cuban, a Colombian. I'm getting my bakeries confused. That was over there. They have moved out, and this is where the taqueria is now. It really is not a lot going on there. It's basically, he has some table seating, but I would probably just get it to go. It rocked, and I do have pictures. I don't know. Do we have visual?
Yeah, of course. I have
Okay.
this week's Eats pictures. Here we go. Oh, that's not it.
That's not it.
So I'm just gonna hide that. Is it this one?
It's that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just took it. We just took it home. So as you can see, that's the corn tortilla.
And I see, and they're laid out flat.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, everything looks very
Yeah,
French.
that's in the box, and so that's
yeah.
just one I pulled out of the box so that you can kind of see. And there's no skimping on the meat. He does a good job on.
Delicious.
Yeah, it really is so super yummy. Yeah, I was really impressed. In fact, really impressed.
Yeah.
And then, so I worked over here a little bit this week, and clearly Apocalypse is one of our little sponsors here.
Yeah.
I picked up.
Shout out.
Yeah, I forgot my mug is in the dishwasher. So I picked up avocado toast, which I never had from there.
I got that picture.
It was glorious. It was beautiful in color and texture and taste. It's really good. So I did share that picture today. It almost, look at it with the even foliage. And
that was clever, the choice of background.
I know. See, that's why I rock. No, I'm just kidding. So, no, it's got a little sea salt on it and olive oil, which you can't tell by looking at the picture, but I thought you really have to hone in on that because that also adds so much flavor. And then it's got some scallions, some diced tomatoes, and then fresh avocado. I think it was probably rye bread or wheat bread. I really don't remember, but it was really good. I ate the whole thing.
Do they offer you a choice of bread?
I don't recall.
Oh, okay.
I'm not picky, so whatever. So it was really, really good. I could definitely do that all over again. So, yeah, definitely check out Apocalypse. It's out of this world. I can just keep doing these little puns all day long. And then I did share another picture. Times Square. So we've got like a little New York thing going here, right? Yeah. With Empire. And then Times Square is over in the Vieira area. Suntree area. Yeah. I've gone there. Every time I go there, I'm super not disappointed. But we don't go over in that area very often. And it's kind of tucked away. And I always eat outside. But I got this, and it's a sandwich. It's super simple, but it was one of the best. And I actually changed it up because it comes on ciabatta bread, but it's got avocado, so there's clearly an avocado theme. But it's chicken. It's got grilled chicken, Havarti lettuce. It's got chipotle mayonnaise. It was absolutely one of the best sandwiches, and it's like grilled chicken. It's not like chicken, weird lunch meat chicken. Right. It's like grilled chicken breast, and it was absolutely ridiculous.
And that's a special, or that's on the menu?
It's on the menu. $12. $12. Boom.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and I only ate half, so it's really, really filling. It was gigantic. Yeah.
I love it. So thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
So it looks like you've had quite the again, your weeks just as they add up, we get to see all of your adventures, and it's like every show you bring in such tasty morsels for us.
Yeah, I think you have to support local, especially right now.
Of course.
And so it's just kind of checking out the new places, or even the places that have been here for a while that have really good quality food, and sharing them with people that are interested in the same.
And I think people get that with us. We we definitely like to highlight and showcase people who are local, just like us. This is a local brand podcast. We're not something that's syndicated nationwide. So we have the privilege of being able to be hyper local, support and spotlight some people again who normally wouldn't get some exposure. And I think with what's going on, it's been a tough year for a lot of people. So evermore, we highly endorse go visiting local, visit that new person that just opened a door. If you know someone struggling, bring them, even if it's just takeout, you may not want need to frequent them, but yeah, consider them. And certainly if there's anything that we can help showcase, certainly let us know. We'll be be more than happy to bring that on the air for our listeners and viewers.
Yeah.
So as we are coming to the last quarter of the show, we still have a lot of items on the table.
Yeah.
We just got through some of the savory sandwiches. We talked about the Southwest that the Empire features, the heart attack that they feature, the pork roll that they feature, and we even got through some of the spreads.
And this one.
But that's
s'mores, Jesse. We didn't talk about the s'mores.
And I was segueing right into it. Now that we've gone through the savory portion of the show, let's dive into the sweet. So just like a meal, we course here on the show.
It's
all right,
cut in half for you guys.
All right, now this is picture ready. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
And this is why we have plates on the table, by the way.
Okay, so you walk us through this. I'm going to take a picture or so.
Yeah, take a picture.
No judgments here. So question, you have to walk us through what is on the s'mores bagel, because it looks like it's already got cream cheese, or is that, what is that?
The s'mores bagel is a French toast bagel. We toast it. We put marshmallow fluff, Nutella, and we powdered sugar on top. People just love it. If you want a sweet fix,
I love French toast. I love Nutella. It could be whipped cream. It could be icing. It could be anything fluffy in the middle, right? I mean, but marshmallow definitely lends to the s'mores.
Oh.
And then the powdered sugar, the confectioner sugar on top. Yeah. I mean, it's just it really looks delightful. I mean, it looks like a dessert. So we went through. I mean, you could really course yourself. You could have like an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert here with Empire State.
Yeah,
so
we have some nutritious ones too. We do avo toast on bagels as well.
Yeah.
Do you now?
Mm-hmm.
Look at you.
Try to do a little something for everybody.
Right. And that sliced avocado.
Yeah, we mash it up. We take a whole avocado, mash it up, put fresh cracked pepper and kosher salt. Mm-hmm. Mash that up and put on your choice of bagel. And some people actually like avocados on their bagels. So
do you offer a kosher product, a kosher bagel?
Believe it or not, our bagels are kosher.
Perfect. People want to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a rabbi blessed them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are actually kosher.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm the only one in Brevard that has kosher bagels, but our bagels are definitely.
Do you want to try that,
Jesse? Of course I'm going to try that.
I am.
You're not going to take all the Nutella away from me.
You're definitely going to need some napkins with that one. The fluff is sticky.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to keep it contained within the paper.
All right. I already am wearing
Yeah.
and don't judge because I'm gonna have this all in my lip
gosh.
gloss.
It is oozing out, guys. This is amazing looking. Wow. Wow. So, you
Oh my god.
look adorable with the marshmallow all over. I'm sure I look the same. Oh yeah. Me
Do I
too.
have it really all over me?
Yeah, we're both wearing it. That is so good.
This is really, really good. It has no coffee or anything in it?
No.
That's the hazelnut Nutella flavor.
That's what it is. It's the hazelnut.
Yeah. Yeah, Nutella's hazelnut.
Wow.
This is really, really good.
All right, I'm gonna save that for later.
Yeah. I'm gonna have
Holy
one
crap,
more.
that's
I'm gonna
good.
have one more bite.
Yeah,
though.
we try to offer something different than everyone else. I try to, step up my game, I guess, when it comes to being a bagel shop, which is why we try to New York it up. Bring our New York crumb cake, black and white cookies. My wife makes scones.
We're gonna talk about that scone. Hold it up.
Here we go.
See, Jesse's not chewing, so
I know. I'm gonna take over.
sorry.
So we can't take a bite at the same time.
I know.
The show
It
is
gets
like-
really quiet.
The show takes a pause.
It's like
but,
crickets.
but none of us want to wait. I've been wanting to dig into that s'mores bagel since you walked in. So, the scone,
There you go.
also house made.
Oh yeah, my wife makes the scones. We have a blueberry scone. That's a chocolate chip scone with chocolate drizzle, and then we also have an apple scone with
fabulous.
with caramel drizzle.
I'm just gonna break up. Oh, just like with ease.
So has your
came
wife
apart.
always been a baker, or is this like a new?
I don't know what the heck where she comes up. She's got hidden talents.
And you're like, score.
yes,
Yeah.
The crumb cake?
that's
Holy
hers
crap.
too. That's all my wife.
It was so good.
And we have a funfetti crumb cake too.
I saw
Oh,
it. I took a picture
nice.
of that. Yeah, I took a picture.
So can you these
Wow.
s'mores right here? Can you order these?
Wow.
I feel like I have stuff all over my
do.
lips
You do.
because I have lip gloss on, so everything sticks. So can you order these if you were to order can you order 6 or a dozen, just pre-order them so
Yeah, you can just
for
call
a
in.
party or something?
Yeah,
These
you
would be
can-
great for a little
Yeah, you can call and order them.
party.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We constantly give out menus all day long and just tell people to call in their orders. It just
Yeah.
kind of helps expedite them. A lot of people are on their way to work and they don't want to wait 10, 15 minutes
Yeah.
for breakfast or if there's a line. So a lot
Well,
of
if
times.
Starbucks can do it, you can.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This would be
This
really good
scone.
with coffee too.
Apocalypse Coffee. Our
There you
our,
go.
our studio sponsor.
Yeah, there you go.
Apocalypse Coffee Roasters.
Right, so
This
you-
is so good.
So you tried the scone already?
It's
I'm gonna break a little off.
very. It's like a sandy.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it's like it just falls apart. Like very very light. Like some scones, it's like
Yeah.
might as well be a stone.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, ow, hurt my tooth. No, but this is just.
This is awesome. It
yeah.
does have a little bit of a sandy
Yeah. I didn't think
flavor.
about that, but yeah, that's a good point.
Scones are actually one of my favorite because they're not that sweet,
Right.
and that's one of the things I really like about scones. This is really good.
A lot of times when they're going bad, I just instead of throwing them out, I just eat them.
So,
It's not the best diet plan, but
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sure-
I'm like, my wife's scones are getting a little old. Time to eat them with a little coffee.
we'll just get rid of them. So, question:
Yeah.
what do you do with your day old bagels? Do you do a sell at the end of the day, or what do you do?
Yeah, sometimes we do a deal of the day. If I get 10, 20, I'll be like, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 50% off. And if nobody comes in, then we just go to the Cedar Rescue Mission and we donate all our bagels.
Okay, so you're donating to the rescue. I
Absolutely.
bet they really appreciate that.
Oh my God, yeah! They said we love we love your bagels, and they eat them for breakfast. So
Okay.
it's just something good to do.
Okay, really cool. That's really nice.
and not for nothing, but a day old bagel is still very very fresh.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, even when I get bagels, I get bagels, I get a dozen. There's 2 of us.
Right.
We're not eating 12 bagels.
Yeah, and they freeze very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we eat them over several days, and I mean they're delicious, even on day 3.
Yeah, I mean, like most things, you know how croutons
Right.
came about. They took stale bread, they toasted them, and they invented something to again just recycle and repurpose a stale bread. I mean, same thing with crackers.
Yeah.
it was like stale bread, But if you toast it, now it's a cracker.
Yeah,
You know,
make bread pudding.
exactly. Or you soak it, or and so there's plenty of ways to repurpose. Ripe bananas make a good bread. It's just like there's always ways to keep something a little more shelf life to reinvent it. So thank you so much. That scone, that s'more bagel.
I'm trying this.
So good. Let's dig in because we have some tasting spoons. These
Yes.
little cute petite demi-tasse spoons. You want to get the picture first? I see you with your
Yeah,
camera.
I was gonna take a super quick picture, but not
Believe
to.
it or not, my wife's repurposed bagels.
Yeah.
She actually made a bread pudding out of bagels.
Oh yeah.
Now, if it's good enough, because I love bread pudding, you better put that on your menu. If it's something
yeah.
that you're proud of, like the other offerings that she
Yeah.
concocts,
All right.
if that bread pudding is where it's at, because typically
Right.
sourdough seems to be a very popular
Right.
bread for bread pudding. What do you think? All right, we're did you just smack the table? It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
That's a table smacking good.
I will tell you, I could
Oh.
literally just eat that by itself.
Oh,
Some people put that on cupcakes. They buy that, put it on cupcakes.
You could absolutely could,
you know what?
because it tastes like frosting
Well, cream cheese is used as frosting
Right.
base.
as a base, but
Yeah.
that tastes like literally
So-
frosting.
Right. So I would put this with like a carrot cake because carrot cake is one of the most popular cakes that use cream cheese icing.
Right.
That between some carrot cake and maybe you can put like some sprinkles and
Right.
some
Oh, yeah.
tutti frutti in the carrot cake with that icing.
Some tutti frutti.
I'm telling you that.
That's one of the cream cheeses I'm working on too for the fusions. Carrot cake cream cheese.
Oh, stop!
Okay,
All
have
right.
you tried?
And you heard it here first.
Have
folks.
you tried this? The bacon herb?
No.
Oh, dude, do it.
Spoon up.
Do it.
I'm
I have
spooning
people
up.
that buy that and actually use that. They mix that with sauces and they for Italian food.
Oh, there's like. Oh, I just got a big. I mean, as soon
It's
as you
got
open.
it's got garlic, right?
As soon as you
Bacon
open the
herb,
lid,
yeah.
it
Yeah.
just bam right in the face.
It is. It honestly is
There's
delicious.
chunks of bacon.
Yeah.
There's chunks.
It's. I had that on the bialy and the everything. I had it
Oh.
on a couple different ones, but I really liked it on the bialy.
Well, that's a meal in itself.
Yeah,
Oh, wow, it's rich.
Yeah, that's one of our more popular
That's
ones.
so rich.
yeah, so
All right.
good.
All right.
All right.
I gotta try the cheddar habanero.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Oh,
I'm gonna
did you try that one yet?
No, we just got into this segment of the show. It's
got a little bit
The
of
last
a-
5 minutes is the taste test. All right, here we go.
Yeah, we got to try the
Oh.
the bagel here too.
Oh.
Here, I want to try.
Ooh.
Was it
Oh.
spicy? Do you have water?
Yeah.
All right.
Water's not good for hot stuff.
I know you need like
Yeah,
you
milk.
All right.
need more cheddar. You need more cheese.
Yeah.
All right. And then there's the Oreo over here, Jesse.
You're gonna don't regret it. I like
Oh
hot.
wow.
That's what I'm saying. I like hot, and this got me right,
Oh, it's
right where it hurts.
good though.
Oh yeah, full of flavor.
Yeah.
But you gotta like. I mean, you gotta like hot. It's not toned down at all. That's like a raw pepper.
Yeah, you just have to have. You know what? Maybe a little bite of this might.
Oh yeah. Just going back to the
There you
s'mores,
go.
folks. There she goes. Oh. No, yeah. Now you're wearing it all over again. Keep the napkin.
This is what it is.
Bring it back after you launder it.
I know.
Have you tried a crumb cake yet? You definitely got to
No, I got it. I'm excited about
That's
the crumb
one of the
cake.
things that was on
Yeah.
the Florida Today write-up about
Yeah.
us.
No, the crumb cake. I'm telling you, this serving that they offer. I mean, is this like 3 pounds?
Right.
It's so dense, and look at that crust. You can see the layer.
Do you want to take it out of the wrapping?
This side is better. You can see the. Well, once I do, it's a crumb cake. What do you think is going to happen?
Oh, it's gonna. Oh.
Yeah,
You
all
don't want
over-
to get over your stuff.
all over.
Gotcha.
So, it but a big layer of crumb, equal part like layer of the cake. Well, I call it a cake, like.
Right.
But yeah, it'll put any other coffee cake, crumb cake to shame. It is super good, super moist, dense where it needs to be, flaky where it needs to be.
So this was what was written up in Florida Today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lynn Dowling, when she visits,
Yep.
this is
So you
one
got-
of her go-to things.
Yeah. So there you
It's a
go.
crumb-
You
crumb
heard it
cake.
here.
That's right.
So we need to definitely try this. Put this. This is the killer. The
Southwest.
heart
This is
attack.
the Southwest.
Oh, that's the Southwest. Okay. Do you want to put that? Do you want to try that?
Well, we're here. We got
All
a
right.
couple minutes left.
Go for it.
Oh boy.
There you go. It's I don't think it's as spicy as some people may think. It's jalapeno, not habanero.
So you,
Right. And I'm not afraid. I mean, like I said.
And it's
you know.
got the chipotle aioli. I think you guys will like it.
All right, but is that like it's like a chorizo
Right.
patty? It's
Yeah.
not like a regular like
Right.
link sausage.
It's ground
or something.
chorizo,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, here we go. I gotta move the mic out of the way a little bit. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want to put it in front of this food cam?
Wow.
The food cam? There you go.
Very,
So,
very, very nice.
yeah, let me take a look. Oh, that looks good.
Bite.
That's good. Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm going to have a bite of the killer, though. The heart attack.
okay.
The heart attack. The heart attack. Sorry.
There you go. Yeah, this is probably
changing the names for your
This is probably
food.
one of our biggest sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a bite of that.
That looks amazing.
So put it in food cam just like how
Yeah,
he
you
has
can hold it like that.
Yeah, do it like that because
that's
it
why a
looks.
lot of
I like it.
times-
Is your hand big enough for that? Ah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There you go.
All right.
All right.
Dive in, girl.
All right, I'll do one of these. Here.
And that's like a breakfast for
There.
tomorrow, too. No, bring one together.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have, I'm going to probably finish this for my dinner and bring the other half for the
Is it
wife.
too spicy for you?
No, no.
He doesn't seem to mind. Do you want anything? I
No,
feel bad
I'm
we're
good.
sitting here. You're probably like.
I'm tired of bagels.
So you did this on a plain bagel, this particular one?
Yeah, that one I made on a plain bagel.
On a plain bagel.
But you can have an egg one. Believe it or not, a lot of people get egg sandwiches on sweet bagels.
Really?
They're really good on cinnamon raisin.
Oh, yeah.
My nephew
I can
put me
see
onto
that.
one.
I can see that.
Yeah. My son used to do Krispy Kreme donuts. He would kill me.
Oh, God.
Krispy Kreme donuts with like bacon and cheese and like a hamburger, but they had to be Krispy Kreme. If I got a knockoff, he knew it and he like, this is not a Krispy Kreme.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, dude, there's something wrong with you. All
All right, so you're going for the heart attack. Here she goes, folks.
right, this is getting
Dun, dun,
embarrassing.
dun, dun,
I don't know if my whole mouth will fit on that.
No, you got it. She did it, folks. She's chewing. Looks like she's enjoying it.
Good.
Okay. She's trying to talk.
It's
That's
got
a
salt
big
pepper.
bite.
Chew first. We don't want anybody to choke. But that does look ridiculous. Like it's so well stacked with the meats. So you have the bacon kind of in between the ham and the sausage, and the 2 eggs and the cheese. Looks absolutely delicious.
This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is definitely really good.
Oh, thank
So do you have mostly like men that come in, like manly men?
Yeah. No, we get women too that order it.
Yeah.
But definitely some macho guys and the
The
wives.
machos.
This is
Yeah,
this is
wives-
a hearty sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of husband and wives. The wives will get scooped out bagels.
Mhm.
Whole wheat bagels scooped with a little bit of avocado.
You all for that? That's a real thing?
Yeah.
Scooped bagel? Okay.
Yeah.
No. So you take the
The
inside out?
yeah. We cut it open in half. And
Really?
we scoop it out, so it's just basically almost the shell of the bagel.
Okay, so it's
So
low
it's a-
low carb.
Yeah.
And then you
absolutely.
put avocado in.
Yeah, we put avocado in there, whatever you want. Fill it with cream cheese. Yeah.
There.
Fancy.
So is that on your menu or is that just something
No,
you
it's just people know. A lot of people just say, "Can I get it scooped?"
Mhm.
And
Okay.
That's usually what it means. You just kind of take out the guts or whatever you want to.
getting it scooped? So what do you do with the guts?
Just throw it out.
Yeah, you really can't reuse it.
Well, you could
really.
chew it. Yeah, it's.
Ah, interesting. That's
wh-
really
wh-
cool.
What else is off the menu that people don't know about?
Trying to think. Definitely that s'mores is. Sometimes we do like today we did a French dip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
is-
saw that.
The French dip, the Godfather. We
Yes.
offer.
Tell us about the Godfather.
The Godfather is basically we grill the bagel face down
Mhm.
on garlic butter. We make our own garlic butter,
Mhm.
and then we grill the roast beef on garlic butter. Saute the onions, provolone, and it's a really good sandwich. It really, when you walk in there and you smell that place, garlic and butter. Oh my God, it's
It's the best combination.
a good smell when you walk in there.
Yeah, I with my home, just to bring back nostalgia, I will just saute some garlic.
Yeah.
I make
Really?
I make like a it's like golden brown. Like I call it garlic candy because when you roast or cook garlic, it becomes like really nice and sweet. And but I'll just do that, and the whole house just smells like like me growing up. Because usually the dad was always making some sauce,
Yeah.
marinara and meatballs and everything. So we went from like pancake breakfast on Sundays right into like just the big pots of sauce for like the week.
Yeah.
Gravy.
He would freeze. Yeah, he would freeze the quarts of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I love that.
traditional Italian family. And I'll tell you what, it was a great way to wake up.
Yeah.
And you smell that, and you just knew like today's gonna be a good day. We're gonna have meatballs and pasta. We're gonna have some football. Yeah, miss that nostalgia. So just to bring it back, food, smells. these are all things that memories are made of. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
again, it's not just the visual things like being able to recall events and things visually, but it's also the things where you close your eyes and like when you smell something, it all comes back. All those sensations, all the love you felt, the warmth, the happiness, all those emotions that come along with those scents and flavors. I think there's a lot to be said about the magic of providing this. And Alex, I really appreciate you coming into the studio because
you guys for having me.
I
It's
think
an
for
honor.
people from Long Island who miss that culture up there, the food culture,
Right.
the things that made those neighborhoods great, and just bringing that back and letting people kind of reminisce with that. I think it's a great value. I think
Thank you very
I think
much.
it's a great service, and I know you're going to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
hope so. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to weather the storm.
And we all are. So
Yeah.
remember Empire State Bagels.
Yeah.
That's the complete name of their enterprise, and you can find it on Hibiscus between Babcock and Martin Luther King Boulevard. There, it's a nice little strip plaza, the beautiful restaurant. And as things improve, he's got some very nice pictures, some black and whites of the skyline and other landmarks there in New York that you know and love. And you're telling me that there's a mural that's going to be going up,
Yeah.
by an artist. So there's going to be a nice little kind of background for your IG photos and stuff like that. So that's in the works. And of course, the menu's always changing. It seems like, and
Yeah.
you guys are always inventing and coming up with new things.
Yeah. We try to be
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, and definitely follow him clearly on his Instagram, which is super easy to find. It's Empire State Bagels, and he does post his specials, and you can always see what he's got going on there. And then also his Facebook page for sure.
Thank you guys.
So,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for feeding us. Dinner was great. I think breakfast and lunch is going to be great tomorrow as well with all the leftovers here.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Thank you all for listening.
Yeah.
Remember to share this podcast. Give us a follow. Give us a subscribe and continue listening. Don't miss another episode. Again, we bring you live stream every Thursday at 5. But again, continue to share and listen to this podcast. Let people know that you heard it here at Space Coast Eats, and when you go visit Alex and the people at Empire State Bagels, let them know you heard the podcast. You never know; they may gift you, an upgrade or treat you well, no matter what. But certainly, there's some promotions that I know they do. So just mention our name. You may get a smile. You may get a nice little again token or of some sort or another. And that goes for any of our guests. Make sure you let them know that you heard their message at Space Coast Eats, a delicious podcast brought to you with your hosts Jesse and Darleen. Until next time, thank you guys so very much. We'll talk to you soon.